see if I can fix it. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello? Okay. I put it, is it okay? Yes, yes. Okay, thank you. I put a speaker. So to see, last time I put the speaker, it didn't work. Today I put the speaker. It's not, I don't know. I'm just trying to this. It took me for the English channel to upload videos. It took me like about 1 week when I usually upload for like in 3 days taps. So like I was saying, to those that are here today, I'm sorry, I apologize, but you remember that Mercury is messing around with my system, and I hope it continue. I'm able to be live with you guys. So what I was saying is that I this is strictly for English. I'm not gonna do any Spanish. If anybody wants to be in Spanish, and because we lost 7 minutes, I'm gonna go over the 7 minutes. So I will say I started at 10 o'clock. I will end up around 11:07. Okay. So want to tell you is that the way I do my readings is first name and last name and a specific question. Please do not put Leo and Aries, because there's a bunch of Leos, there's a bunch of Aries. I'm not concentrating in a sign. The way I do readings and the way I learned this was first name, last name, and birthday. That's it. I always have worked that way. And I'm only doing English, and I will be coming back for Spanish at 11:30 when I'm done with you. So I'm going to give myself a break so I could go back and go into Spanish. Okay. So what I want to tell you is that I want some other people to come into the channel and ask me questions. So I'm giving you a couple of more minutes because let's say at 10:07 you guys were not able to hear me. So I have 8 minutes on the live clocks in 45 minutes. So give myself a couple of more minutes. If you want to make a donation, that's what I wanted to say before I forget. You see how I'm shoveling the card? And I was telling this to the other people. Whenever you have a reading done, even if it's a Skype reading, I know that you guys cannot see. It's hard, like or unless you have it through iPhone or whatever, any type of camera. Always see that the cards are like thick like this. This is the original white tarot. Okay. This is the original. So make sure that they have a bundle like this or like this thick, even though these cards are much newer, but they're much thinner. But if anybody does a reading with less than those cards, they really practice before they did this reading. And they are picking a specific cards, okay, to make sure your reading comes out positive. I don't give anything. I don't mess around with my cards. I give you what the cards tells you. So if your reading comes out negative or positive, it's not up to me. It's up to what the cards are telling you what's going on with your life. If you want to hear a lie, go somewhere else. Okay, because that's what people do. They lie to get your money. At this time, I'm not asking you for money, but if you do make a donation on the super chat, make sure that I see it and rephrase the sentence again. Sometimes I answer I have the questions written down, but sometimes I don't because this thing moves too fast. And the way my camera is hard for me to see it. That's one thing. So I don't want you to later on you'll be upset because I didn't read you. But yeah, you put it once, you put in the super chat, and you put me a question that I didn't understand. Okay, so if you put me a confusing question, and then you have your birthday, and then you have the other person's birthday, but you want to know about him, how the hell you date somebody and you don't know his name, his last name, or his birthday? Please grab the damn driver's license and put it down somewhere. But don't just ask his first name. Who the hell is he? Investigate. I mean, and you probably go to bed with that person, some of you, and don't even know their last name. You don't even know where that person lives. God forbid takes you to a motel and you never come out. And just letting you know that I can't work with like a first name and and that's it. No, or signs. No, everybody has a sign, and everybody has a birthday. But if you give me his name or first or her name and her birthday, I will connect to her energy. That's how I work. And like I was saying before, I've been doing this for many years. I started as a little child. I was told many times in other people's that have read me that I'm an indigo child. I started seeing things when I was 5 years old. My grandmother helped me develop in the beginning, and then I went to work. In Spanish we call it the white table, and that's when other mediums help you develop your gift, if you want to call it, uh, the abilities of psychic abilities. And I learned ever since then. I always, every place I went, did practice white magic. And I did visited someone that did practice dark magic, and I stood away from that. I don't want it. I don't like it, and I don't want those vibrations. Someone, as I was young, I wanted to use me for his negative practice, and I said no, and I walked away. So I've been working in the light forever, ever since I had my knowledge of being a medium, psychic, clairvoyant, and whatever. I it tap into my intuition. So let me see what's going on here. Um okay, let me bring my cards that usually tells me about witchcraft being done. Hold on a second, because I don't have it in the English channel, but you probably want to know. To clarify any witchcraft, if anybody has witchcraft or have somebody has done something or any negative energy, I use the Origins Tarot. Okay, usually these cards are more direct into um, witchcraft being done to another person, and this is the cards that I use to clarify that. So Amber, Citrine, Carla, 11/11/66, July Caesar, October 7, 1981, have witchcraft. Okay, you didn't give me your his last name. I need to know if Julio Caesar has a last name, and if he does, please provide me with the last name. I just finished telling you I work with names, meaning first name and last name and birthday. Okay, I am Victoria Castell, May 4th, 1981, and I would like to know what are the Tashun Lee feelings for me. January 4th, 1992. He is distant. Will he take action one day? Thank you. Okay. Victoria Castell. Okay. Let me see if I can write these things down. I don't like to write things down but let me keep track on who I'm talking to today. Victoria Castell. She wants to know about TAE soon. If I cannot pronounce the person's name, I apologize. Tonson Lee. His birthday is 1/4/1992. So she wants to know if Tasun Lee has any feelings for her, or what his feelings are. What is the feelings for Tosun Lee 1/14/1992 and his distance? Okay, let's see what's going on with Tosun Lee. Does he has any feelings for Victoria Castell? Victoria Castell, and she was born May 4th, 1981. The Four of Wands, fire energy. He does have feelings for you, and he has a strong feelings having the Four of Wands, which is a very grounding foundation. and the feelings for him are very strong. He's probably more likely to, if he is able to come to you when he's ready, he's gonna want to have a more meaningful relationship with you. Okay, so let me see. Let me take another card and see what's happening to you. Take action. He you are the water sign. He's the water sign, so it's swords. So because it's a love situation, I feel that he's on his way. He's has the Knight of Swords, so he's on his way. He's probably has maybe document issues or whatever it is that he needs to finish or something, but he's coming your way, and he's gonna come soon, maybe towards the end of the year. I cannot give you any specific time or day, but because you have a number 4, think about it like maybe because you say he's distant, and when somebody's distant, it might take a little bit longer than like overnight thing. It's not like I live in the next town over. And if he is far from you, I will say give it about 4 months minimum, maybe within the 4 months, maybe after 4 months. But he's coming to you, and he's coming to have a relationship with you, or a more meaningful relationship. Okay, so don't give up. um he's coming, and don't be desperate, because what happens with Aquarius and Taurus, Taurus are very grounded people. They want to be safe and secure in the next step that they do. Aquarius is a type of energy that they like free spirits, let's say, but they also are a fixed sign. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo are the, I believe, are the fixed signs in the zodiac, and they won't change unless they feel secure, safe and secure, like they know where they're going. If they feel any type of insecurities, they will not make that step. But I think that he does feeling, his feelings are that he feels secure, so he's gonna try to do whatever he or needs to do. Okay, Marfe will and will and me have a relationship starting soon. I don't know who Will is. I have to have first name, last name, and birthday. Let me see who else has a good question. Let me see if I shadow the line. It looks better on my reading. Gloria, please. Word. I don't understand some of these questions. The only question I was able to see that was good was Victoria Castell. Other than that, thank you, Maria. He's Capricorn. Oh yes, you're right. He's Capricorn. So he's 2 Earth signs. So I'm sorry. I'm thinking about February 4. You said January 1/4/1992. Yeah, he being a Capricorn is two strong energies. You guys are Earth and Earth, so it's kind of dominating. Like if you remember the cards when I took them out, one of you might be a much dominating a person. So you being the woman, if you try to control the situation when it's here, because you don't even have him under your hands right now, Victoria Castell. So you don't want to continue to. Let me take another card from you, from the psychic tarot of the heart, because I know you're there. Who is coming towards me? Oh, hold on. He's a Capricorn. This is for Victoria Castell. I hope so. He drives me insane with his in. I can't read that. Let me see. Okay, if I could read it a little bit more. Let me see. See, the thing is that this only moves a certain page, and then I'm like, okay, so He drives me insane with his indecisions, I think you're saying. Yeah, because he's not sure. But let's see what other card comes out for him. But you remember, this is not a lot of people can just get up and just go on with their life with somebody and just say, okay, things are gonna work out. Because not, all of us at a certain age, especially you guys, 92, you're in your 30s. You know how many people have failed their relationships already? Not easy to move on and to move from one place to another. So let's see what else comes out for Victoria Gastel. I want to give you a full reading with like at least 3 cards. Not a full reading, but basically tapping on the same uh, open up. See, try to open up to him. You have a card number 4. Look at it, and with the you have a and the energy before it was also a 4. I'm not gonna look for it because I don't know where it is. I always mix the cards and I don't put them in the same spot that they came out. So you need to open up. Try to work on you right chakra. So, and that's why I'm using these cards, because these cards work with the chakras too. So I don't need to be going from one card to another. So open up your feelings to him. Help him feel secure too, because you don't know where he's been or what's going on with him. So let me see what else it says for that card. Open up. These are to me major arcanas. So I don't or oracles, and oracles are very spiritual. I consider oracles like the messages that you need at that moment. The key word for this card is withdrawal, blocks, control, and release. So you see how I told you the card came out with the control. You probably are the one that controls the situation. Don't control it. Let let it happen. And that's another thing I was going to say about Taurus trying to control their partner, and it's not healthy to control, because what you do, instead of controlling, let it happen at its own pace, because you're going to probably push that person away. And you don't want to be in a situation that you're wasting your time and his time, and then that's the reason why he's upset, because you feel like you're controlling when and how he should do the things. Sometimes some people just like to do things at their own pace, and that's why we got to respect. So let's see who else is here. This was for Victoria. um I know you're suffering, but um try to release the blocks that you also have. I think that you have a lot of blocks within yourself. If you want me to work with you, I could work with you in a distant Reiki. You will have to contact me in a private email, because I will not be able to do this live. You understand? Is everybody's listening to what we're doing, and it can, you need to have like a one-on-one session. Okay. But you're welcome to ask me any other questions now, whenever I go live. Luna Tramos Hall, Maria's Andreas Klein come in September. Okay, let's see the other person. I'm just taking people randomly. I'm not taking anybody in particular. Okay, I read Amber, so let me see. Amber replied to me again. Amber Citrine. Citrine is a her name is Carla Enriquez. Citrine is like a stone. 11 11 66, and RC is October 7, 10 7, 1978. So he's from the 78. Does he has witchcraft done on him? Okay, let me take a card for Julio Caesar Marine RC. Julio Caesar. Marine RC, and Amber Citrine or Carla Enriquez from 11/11/66. She wants to know if Julio Caesar, Marine RC, October 7, 1978, has witchcraft done on him. Let's see. Bingo. He has a negative energy. He has a dead card, meaning that somebody really put some crap on this man to have the most or the most miserable life. Okay, he has a spirit. This card is called Iku, and the regular tarot is death. And look at him. These are mainly the cards that I like to use when someone has witchcraft. Why? Because here he can't go nowhere. He's stuck in a situation. He's stuck in a job. Probably he can hardly get his ends met because anything that he earned is basically to his basic needs, food and shelter. He might not be able to succeed financially. He anything that he wants to do is not going nowhere. And look at the death. It's because he has a dark spirit near him that controls his life, controls his movement. Probably he has issues with any addiction. He might have addictions. Most likely anybody that has any dark entity around him that is really moving his life, this person might not even most likely has addictions. Okay, so that's what's going on with some of but that's what happens when someone is here like this in this energy. They tight, they cannot go nowhere, they cannot love somebody. If they do end up meeting somebody, everything goes down the drain. They fight, they argue, boom, this entity makes him not to make it any further, to reach anybody, to even he if he was to work himself, he needs to, if he was to get let's say an amount of money, he needs to just go directly to a witch doctor, a medicine woman, or whatever. I don't call them dark witches. I don't consider myself a witch. I consider a medicine woman, and to take this energy out. And because other than that, the more he postpone it, if that by the time he decides to do something for him, it's probably he's gonna be too old. Okay, and right now 78, he's getting there to his 50s. Okay, he passed 40 already. He's 40 already, or he's gonna be 40. So you don't want to go another 10 years with this um negative energy, walking around that you can buy a house because you have addictions. You can buy you can have a meaningful relationship because I have an addiction, and everything go down to drain. Because what this spirit does, he makes sure you that you cannot move on. You're stuck because the spirit needs you stuck. They don't want you to move on, because the minute that you move on and you are in a relationship, you're with somebody else that loves you, and he's gone. He's at the door. He cannot be feeding through him his negative energy that he has, his addiction. It could be sex, drugs, alcohol. Most likely, it's alcohol and drugs that leads to sex and probably an STD. You got it? So yes, he does. If that was your question, yes, he does. He is. They did witchcraft on him, and that spirit that is around him is what has him like that. Go to my webpage if you want to work for distant healings. I do that too. Okay, you're welcome to. So that was for Amber Train. Okay, this is the next person that I have is Luna Tremol Trembo Tremboils Tremels. Tremos, Andreas Klein, 4/11/79. Coming September. Andrea Clemens coming September to see me. We are in a long distance relationship. I am Maria Hernandez. 4/13. Thanks, Maria. Okay, because you gave me the birthday of the person in interest, I could try to answer that question. So you want to know if Andrea's claim 4/11/79. Wow, you guys are very close in birthday. So you guys are very like each very alike. So let's see what cards come out. Let me see if I could do a 2-card reading for you. Andrea's claim is coming to see Maria Hernandez. Let's see. Andrea's claim for 11/79 is coming to see Maria Hernandez. Andrea's claim for 11/79 is coming to see Maria Hernandez. Okay, so the reason why I'm able to do this reading because the question is more or less for her, and you're giving me her birthday, so I'm gonna try to tap the energy into her. So let's see. Andrea's claim for 11/79. Judgment. She's thinking about you. Let's see what else is here. And she's gonna think about coming to see you. She's planning this. She's making sure that everything, when she comes to see you, everything that she has is set together. She knows what she needs to do. She wants to make sure her bills are paid, everything is paid, because a lot of us need to make sure everything is fine. And she's doing arrangements. Let me see if I get any other card of see, this is the Judgment. She's thinking about it. She thinks about you. She probably is with the Judgment. She probably is waiting also for some money, probably that she might be waiting for. Maybe something that I don't know, whatever it is that she does. But she's coming, and you see how she's coming. It's slowly but surely, but she's coming. But you see the cups here. She's coming, and she probably bring you a gift. But at the same token, she's probably waiting for some kind of judgment or some kind of money, something that she needs to do. If that has nothing to do with court or whatever, probably that's why she's delayed, because sometimes you get a parking ticket and you gotta go to court or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, she's gonna think about it, making sure everything is fine before she gets here. But she will come, maybe even if she doesn't come in September for whatever reason, she will come. She slowly but surely she will come. I think you had the 9 of Cups, which is actually September. So her plans, if all goes well, she will be here. Okay, that's for Luna Tremois or Maria Hernandez. Let's see who else is here. Okay, so Luna Tremor, yes, I appreciate you read. Luna, thank you. Amber, how can I contact you? I have a web page. If you go on Maria in my videos, on the end of the video and the box is my web page is there. You can contact me through my email, and in my monthly videos that I do, you can, if you subscribe to my channel, you're going to be able to find everything real quick. So if you you go into the channel, and you're gonna see my web page. You just have to hit a little button when you're looking at the video. Everything is right there. And it's Maria E. Rodriguez 1500 @gmail.com, or you can go directly to my webpage, mariadeclarmboya.com. So if you do any of those, you can find me there and you can see the services that I render. And then let's see what they're saying right now. So Luna Chemos, thank you, Maria. You're welcome, Odalis. Let me see what else they say. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate from the bottom of my heart. Is Amber Citrine. Luna Tremos, yes, I'm here. Luna Tremos, thank you. Amber Citrine, do you cleanse? He still has a chance. Do you do cleansings? Yes, I do. I do cleanses. I do spirit breakage removals, witchcraft removal, house cleanses, physical cleansings, spirit removals, and house blessings, all that stuff. So you can read some of my stuff on my webpage, a little bit of what I do. And like I think he has a very dark spirit around him. He needs something much stronger than a cleansing. A cleansing is more or less, I would say, for someone that dislike you but doesn't hate you. You can have someone that envies you but doesn't hate you, and you can have someone that hates you and wishes the worst for you. That's a very strong feeling, hate. Luna Tremo, I appreciate you read me. Luna Tremos, yes, thank you. You're welcome, Luna. Yes. And let's see who else. And my videos are in Spanish and English. Now we are not speaking. Okay, so if you're not speaking to each other when he comes back, if you want to, he might not believe you because you don't mention anything to him. He might not believe you because most spirits that have so covered up with the other negative, or a person that's covered up with a negative entity will not believe you. And what's going to happen, it could create an argument. So I suggest you to, before you even do anything, contact me, because what he could do is take you out of his life forever. And that's what happens. He will continue with another 10, 20 years, or he can die with that spirit with him. Unless he transfer it to his children. That can happen too. So let's see who else is here. Let me see. Jennifer Laura. Luis Jose Nolasco 13087 is very mad at me because I sent him a reading revealing that someone he is doing bad things to him, so he doesn't succeed in his religion. Are you gonna are we gonna overcome this? What I just finished telling Citrine, people don't like to hear it. When someone has, let me tell you something, guys. When Luna, you're Jennifer Laura. Almost 100% of the time, let me put it at 100, almost not, I would say 75% of the time, if a man, listen to my words, a male has witchcraft on him, he does not believe in it. He's not going to admit it. He's not going to accept it. Okay? So what's going to happen is that he's going to get mad at you and get you out of his life, because that negative energy doesn't allow him to think straight. That negative energy doesn't allow him to go somewhere. And if he does go, he's not going to do anything that he is being told to do. Remember that women are more intuitive. There are men that are intuitive too, but the percentage of men to women is higher. If you see in all the readings how many women do tarot cards opposed to men, I would say maybe 2 or 3 guys are reading tarot. I don't know how many are there because I'm not listening to them, but there is a few of them and they're real good. So if you did that, That's what happens to a man when he knows that he has witchcraft down. Luis Jose Nolasco. And he's not going to believe it. And what he's going to do, 130, 1987, he's going to be mad at you. So you want to know, is Luis Jose Nolasco is overcome this? That's why sometimes what some people do, especially mothers, when they know that their sons or daughters, especially the sons, the mother tend to help the son out because it's a very strong connection. I know of women that I have worked with that they came and I had to work with their sons because the connection that they have from mother to a child, the protection is very strong. You understand? So let me use these tarot for the heart from John Holland. Let me see what message does he have, because this is more like a message that you want to know if he's going to overcome this. So Jennifer Laura wants to know, is Luis Jose Nolasco 13087 has some kind of witchcraft done on him, or someone is doing spells on him, and is he going to overcome this and continue that relationship with her, with a friendship with her? Let's see. See, this card that's here is your like blue chakra, and this is just telling you for you to relax. Okay, if you were to because these oracles, they're different, they don't know. Just breathe, card number 4. So this is the swords energy. Just relax, don't pay attention to what's going on with him, because he's gonna come around after he gets all his bent out of shape. This is like for you to step back, reconnect, rest, and recharge. So your spirit is the card, like if you see the 4 of swords when you're laying down in the bed and you're just meditating and this and that. See, opportunity beckons. He has a card number 4. You have a card number 4. Let me see what opportunity beckons has for you. Just read. Opportunity beckons 103. These cards have a different is withdrawal, blocks, control, and release. That's not it. Opportunity beckons 103. Oh, that's 83. So 103 is the 4 of cups, is emotions. So you need to back off. He needs to take a decision to what's going on with him, take an action. So he needs to get up and say, he probably afraid because this will be the 4 of cups, I believe, in the regular tarot. And see the 4 of hearts, this is a green chakra. So just stay back, don't even worry. He is going to come out, he's going to take actions, because deep inside you already triggered something in his mind, and it's up to him to start visualizing that could this be true. Sometimes people want to know why. You can answer the question as to why this is going on. The point is that you need to just step back, let him figure it out, let him take action. If he looks for you for help and then he's willing to ask for help, then that's fine. But other than that, don't push it. Don't You told him once, that's all he needs to know. It's up to him now to take action for whatever is going on with him. Like I said, if you need help, you're welcome to contact me in my email or through my webpage, and then could work something from here. But these people that has some spells done to them, they're hard. Some of them are harder than others. They're not easy to take care, because God knows how old these spell is done from a person, and it has so it's like you, like let's say, if you move, what example can I give you? Okay, some people cannot move out of the area because they're so rooted to their roots, and that's what a dark spirit does. Is so rooted to you, so they cannot let you go because they cannot taste without you. They cannot taste the alcohol. They cannot possess you and feel anything they feel. So that's why some witchcraft is not easy to take care. You might have to do it like two or three times, because some spirits are very hard to get rid of. They're hard. The same way they're think about it, some people that you can easily convince in the store and they go along with it. And there's some people that are stuck to whatever they stuck in, and they say, I want this, I want this, I want this, even if they don't have no money to pay for it. Okay, so some people are easy to say no, don't buy this. Some people are easy to say, some people just say no, this is what I want, and they don't care. That's the best example that I could give you. So let's see who else is here. Anybody that speak English, you can come back at 11:30. I will be live in Spanish at 11:30. Okay, this is strictly English only. So talk to you later. You're welcome back. So who else is here? Let me see who else is here. Shania Purnell. Who is coming towards me in love? 2/1996. Let's see what energy you have for love. Who is coming toward you in love? You're February 19, 1996. February 19, 1996. This is for Shania Purnelli. If I don't pronounce your last name correct, I apologize. When I put the live readings, I specifically said English only. I don't understand why I continue to have Spanish speaking people coming into the reading when they can be live. I will be live in another hour, and I said it, I put it in Spanish. Very simple. No magic to it. And I say it, and I continue to say I will not answer a Spanish question because it's rude for me to give a reading to the Spanish people. I actually do 3 readings, 2 live readings, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Wednesdays is only for English. Even if I only have 5 people, it don't matter. It's the part of respect, and we need to respect boundaries. Okay, so for Shania Perel, who's coming towards me in love for 2/19/1996. Let me see who's coming to you with love and affection. You have the Nine of Pentacles. This is moving slowly but surely. And you have a Nine of Chalices. Looking at these 2 energies, you might be meeting someone. Let me see, your birthday is 96. Closer to your age group with the Knight of Pentacles. And also you have the Knave of Pentacles and the Nine. Okay, the Nine of Chalices and the Knave of Pentacles. So with this energy of Pentacles, be careful because this person might be in a younger energy that you meet someone away, maybe 5 years younger than you or whatever age, but he's younger. He's moving very slowly, but he's going to be like a smooth operator type of guy. Like he's into sex, and nothing but sex and drinking. This is no feelings involved. This is, you take your panties off, let's do it behind the tree, in the car, or whatever. And this is what his energy is all about. If you meet this person, just be careful with this person. If you get the Nine of Chalices when you meet this person, you're probably going to meet this person, and this person is coming with good feelings and intention. He's more mature than this one. This one is more younger energy, and this is coming faster. You might feel like, oh my God, what the heck happened? He's coming towards you, and he's gonna be more like the feeling type of guy. He wants a relationship, wants love, he wants a family, whatever it is that he's coming with. He's coming directly with the, you see, calluses is about feelings and emotion. This person can be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or Pisces. And see, he's coming slowly but surely looking for his mate. And look at you. You guys are not having sex. You guys are not touching each other. You guys, he's coming respectfully to you. In this card, look at the cups all over the place. So this person is more like an alcoholic type of guy. And he might be a pentacle. If this is not the energy, because I see the cups all over, and cups represent water, even though this card says pentacle, he could also be a water sign. But I feel this is a person that's an alcoholic, and one of them is going to be either Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. And some of this energy is going to be like that. Sometimes I get confused with the birthdays, but in this case, this is the energy that I feel you're going to either meet a water sign or an earth sign. Okay, those are the main two energies that I see. It's just be careful. If in case they don't have those signs, that means that one person could be as Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and be an alcoholic, and the other person might not be a water sign. However, the other person comes with good intention. It can be any sign. So remember that. Sometimes the sign is one thing. They tell you, oh, this is Pentacles, but at the end, this person can be any other sign. But the characteristics that they're coming with is that they're not looking for a steady or stable relationship. Okay? That's the main thing about the readings. Let me see who else is here. Thank you, Maria, for Luna Termois, Odalis, Ada, Amber, Citrine. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You're welcome. Luna Tremos, yes, I'm here. Luna Tremos, thank you. Amber, he still hasn't changed. Do you do cleansings? Yes, I do. I read that already. Luna Nice heard that. And Luna Tremos, now we are not speaking as Luna Tremos. Oh yes, but his company has he's working. Heard that. Okay, Luna. Let me see what else is here. God bless you. Thank you, Luna. Thank you for blessing. I need that because there's a lot of haters up there. They even send me garbage in my emails, which I don't do that to anybody in their channels. But that's okay. The universe takes care of itself. Claudia Patricia Vargas Nino. That feels for my Nestor Ivan Pinto of February 2672. That feels my Nestor Ivan. I don't understand the question. Shania Purnell, who is coming? I did that. I did you already. I guess you posted so many times. That feels, or what feels for my Nestor? I don't understand the question. You need to rephrase it. Tremors, okay, Maria. Shania, who's coming over? Jennifer Laura. That is why I sent him the recordings. I understand that, but you know what it is? Let him listen to the recordings and see what happens. And just wish the best that he wake. I understand what your intentions are. He's mad, but he's gonna overcome it for you, Jennifer. He's gonna overcome that because he can only by you sending him the recordings, or even if you send the video of any sign and if it's his sign, don't show him this one that you're asking about him, because then he's gonna really flip out. So and because he's gonna be like you intruder, you're getting into his private life. So Jennifer, understand that he's gonna have to take a decision. He's gonna have to get up and say, "What the heck am I doing?" And is it really true? At least you put that seed in his head, and now he's thinking about it, and hopefully he takes action, and let him do and ask you to work with, to ask you what else can we do. I mean, he's gonna need to ask for help because uh, he cannot take care of that. So that's what happens. And as in some cases, like I said, mothers help sons, and it's very good, even if the son doesn't believe or whatever, that a mother helps the son out if the mother is alive, of course, because the connection the mother and child is very strong. Even if it's a boy or a daughter, it doesn't matter. The connection is very strong, so a mother can help, or you will be able to help, but only if you you know can get stuff from him. That's the way I work. But the mother connection is very strong, and we still need stuff from him, not only a picture, not only a name, but that will be if you talk to me in in private, I will tell you more. But other than that, you're welcome. Hopefully he gets what he needs. So he asked me to ask who sent it to him. He was curious about it. So who sent it to him? Why, like, did you do a reading on him and you sent it to him? Emerald, hello Maria. Can you tell me if my loved ones is coming back to me? Emerald, I need first name, last name, and birthday. Emerald, mine is 3/11/1993. Emerald wants to know, is her lover or her friend is coming to her. Is coming back to her. So, like I said, if you donations are welcome. If you want to make a donation, you're welcome to do a donation while live. To those that anything that I read for you, you're welcome to do any amount counts to support my channel. So anyway, let's see what Emerald mine is. 3/11/1993. 3/11/1993. Okay. Two cards came. Is the 10 of fire or the 10 of wands. Okay. And you have the 3 of pentacles. So with the 3 of pentacles, you need to work a little bit of this relationship, or probably what the problem that is happening is that he could be working too much right now. This is for Emerald Marie. But yes, he's coming to you. He's 3/11. He's coming to you. He has a fire energy here, and it's a 10. It's a completion. He's probably deciding what he wants to do with you. He's probably making a decision to take it to the next level. That means that a completion of this cycle that you guys are in. Sometimes you don't know what you have until you lose it. And as long as you don't look for him and sound like you're desperate for him, this person may be the one coming to you. Just sit tight. The problem is that now women are like throwing themselves all over men. And but then if you put yourself like up there, he's gonna know that the way you treat him, you're gonna treat somebody else. You're not gonna give yourself up there to be like all over him, all over, so he is coming to you. So don't worry about it. If he's meant to be yours, he will be. And maybe he comes with a proposal. You don't know. Don't like to propose to stay together, to have a committed relationship, whatever it is that he feels that he wants to do. Care Bear. Let's see what Care Bear wants to know. Will my boyfriend be released this year from jail? Gemini 6/3/80 1977. His name is Emerald Ramirez. Oh, Ismael Ramirez. I'm sorry. Ismael Ramirez, Gemini 6/4. Let me see. Actually, let me use this card because this card has a jailbird in it and see if he comes out. I don't know. I'm just of sorts. But I like this one. Let me see if it comes out. So this is for Ismael Ramirez, June 3rd, 1997. Ismael Ramirez, June 3rd, 1997. Is he coming out of jail this year? Is Ismael Ramirez coming out of jail this year? June 3rd, 19 oh 89. I thought it says 97. The question mark is like right next to it. So 863 1989. 1989, I'm sorry. Is Ismael Ramirez 6/3/1989 coming out of jail this year? Charlemagne's. See what other card comes out. Oh, okay. So the couple. Let me see what card comes out here. Yes. Oh my God. 3 cards came out all by themselves. Let me put them back. If it's meant to be, it's gonna one of these cards is gonna come up again. Okay. I don't want to give you too much. He's having problems. Okay. He's having problems, conflicts, probably whatever it is going on, paperwork or whatever. He is having a problems, and that's his air energy too. So he might. I hate when my cards fall off the floor. Why is it my cards come out? They're all over the place. Hold on a second. So well, I already wanted to know what I needed to know. And he's coming with a little bit more mature energy. So he will come out. I have the 5 of Swords. It could be 5 months from the time he comes out, and he wants to be in a steady relationship. However, when someone comes with that type of energy of bitterness, he might come out changed. He might come out for the good, and he's gonna need a lot of inner work that needs to be done with him. Meaning that self-esteem, self-worth, all those things come with this card, along with this card, the Salamanders card here. So he's a little bit more mature. He's in this, we'll say 40s or whatever. He's gonna be in his no 89, 30. I would say 89. He's getting there. And he's 30 something. So he's getting more mature, but he wants to be in a relationship. But he needs to work on himself, and he's probably coming in like 5 months from now. Hopefully this year by November, December. A lot of people get released around the holidays because people wants to be with their families. Okay, so maybe that's the thing. But just remember, this is for Care Bear. Your boyfriend Ismael Ramirez, because you didn't put your name, so Ismael Ramirez is gonna come out around that time. Okay, so just remember that. Go back to this video when you do and just put a thumbs up or whatever, so you know that somewhere along the line someone says something around when he's coming back. If in case things get delayed, he might push it out to the next year. But if all goes well and nobody tries to mess around, because what happens is when you're ready to come out, some jerk could try to mess it up for him, fights, arguments, or whatever. And that's what jailmen do, because they're in the lower vibration and they don't want nobody else's happiness and nobody else's freedom, because they know they're going to be there for another 10 years. So don't be surprised. But if you tell him to stay away from arguments and from problems, to walk away just for now until he's out, hopefully he will be okay with us or with you soon. Okay, that's for Ismael Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna use the register because the other ones fell on the floor. I don't want to pick them up right now. So Cielo Sul says, I am Noemi. My birthday is August 12, 1951. Oh, but you didn't give me your birthday. I'm sure we'll come back to give you thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up for Care Bear. Um, make a donation if you can, whatever you want. I take remember PayPal and YouTube. They do the exchanges for anyone that's in other overseas and other countries. You're welcome to. Okay, so Cielo Sul, I don't know. I don't think Cielo Sul is your name. You said your name is Naomi, so um Rantrack Boo said, what does Francisco thinks about me? He is a Leo. Francisco has no name. I mean, no last name. If you want to ask for a person, let me say it to you for the last time. If you're asking for a person's feelings, I need to know his first name and the last name and his birthday. If you don't want to give me your name and your birthday, and the question is not for you, I take it. But in this case, I have Cielo Sue. Her name is Naomi, and she wants to know about work. I don't know her last name. I cannot tap into their energy. I tap into people's energy with names and birthdays. Name meaning first name and last name. Okay, meaning the last name that you had when your mom gave you birth. Now you marry name. Okay, because that's not your name. That's 10 years from now, if you divorce that person, that's not your name no more. You wasn't born with that. Um, so you want to use it, that answers to you, not with me. And if you want to know about another person, if you don't want to give me your name, that's okay, because you're asking about somebody else. But even if you give me your first name, is fine. Last name is okay. If you don't give me your birthday, I'm fine with that, because you're asking about the other person's feelings. For, let's say, Jose Martinez wants to know about Maria Rodriguez. So Jose Martinez, what are the feelings for Jose Martinez? And his birthday is 11169. Let's say I need to know his birthday because I need to tap into this person's energy. And so the same way, if you're asking for somebody else, I need his information. If you ask for yourself, I need your info. Other than that, I will not be able to do the reading for you. So Haranxa Busa said about Francisco thinks about you. I don't know. I don't know if Francisco has a last name. Haranxa Busa said Aranza Francisco Farias, that that's his name. Okay. So his name is Francisco Farias and his birthday is, let's see. And you have to say the question again, because sometimes I cannot go back on you. YouTube keeps on moving these people. You guys can see it. I cannot. What does Francisco Farias, August 21, 1989, feels about you? Okay. What does Francisco Farias from August 21, 1989 feels about you? And your name is Ranksa Busa. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take one card for a fire foundation. Let's see. Well, you have a four of earth and a four of fire. So with this tarot, let me see what else is here. Let me clarify this thing here because these cards are not helping me. Okay. So the straightening bones. obstacles. This person wants to have a new beginning with you. This is an oracle that I don't hardly use. But in here you have the Four of Fire, which is like having the house in the other tarot. But in this tarot, it means that you need to do an offering with Yemaya. This is you probably don't understand what this energy is, but you probably do, because he's you need to go like to the beach, cleanse yourself. So this, you see the Four of Earth. The Four of Earth means the pentacles. So in this case, we have an animal, because he's really working into his job, career, and he probably needs, because you're asking about him, he probably needs a bath, a cleansing bath, because his emotions are more into working and building the house, probably moving if he lives in an apartment, and moving from where he's at to another place, something like that, because he wants to see how it is with a new beginning. He wants to start a new beginning, even if it's with you, or he tries to rebuild a relationship. He needs to work on this first, cleansing himself. So when he cleans himself, the love is going to come to him. And the problem with Leos is that some of them, that especially males, they don't believe. So by not believing, they are still carrying along things from the past. So see, he's more or less, he feels that he's on top. And the problem with Leo with Aquarius is that he might be feeling like he's better than you. So don't be surprised about that. If you want to continue with those feelings, that's up to you. But he wants to start a new beginning. Maybe you decide to look for him and he answers you. That's okay with you. Okay? But he needs a cleansing, because you ask for him. That's what he needs. And he needs to work, because he's basically concentrating on his material aspect of life. He's not concentrating in a person right now. He's not really concentrating in anyone in particular, not you or anybody. To be honest with you, he might be by himself right now. He probably not even talking to me. If he is texting someone, it's not going nowhere. Okay? So that's what I feel with love and light. I went over 7 more minutes that I wanted to be in here, but I wish you the best to those that I have the reading. If anything of this resonates, just remember to follow my monthly readings. I only do monthly. What I'm gonna do is I probably separate the love in general, but it's only gonna be monthly. I'm not gonna be doing I don't do weekly meetings, so I do weekly live readings. So I think that's enough for you guys. So love and light, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.